When you can see documentaries like The Game Changers, we've got Olympic athletes, bodybuilders, wrestlers that are completely vegan or plant-based, and yeah, they're thriving on a vegan diet. So if they can do it, the average person can definitely do it. So
I film the stories of people from all walks of life to help us see the world through each other's eyes. I'm the one-man film crew and storyteller, Lance Latchman, and this is Cuecard.
where do vegans get their protein?
Where do vegans get their protein?
So it's actually a question I really like.
Where do vegans get their protein?
Every single question I get, usually from people, protein.
Where the people are not vegans get their protein. They get them from plants too, but they just eat the animals, they eat the plants first. But they still get them from plants. Plants are the ones that make protein.
Vegetables. Where does meat get their protein from? Where do these animals get their protein from? Plants, you know?
So all the plants contain all the 9 essential amino acids.
There's a whole bunch of micronutrients that are not present in the traditional animal sources. Like the chicken breast does not necessarily have the same nutrient profile when it's viewed from a broader perspective.
A lot of people think to be strong, you need to be eating animal products.
Before I went vegan, I was really scared about protein.
People are legitimately concerned that people that are vegan do not get any protein or do not get enough protein.
I don't know a single person, vegan or non-vegan, with a protein deficiency unless they're quite literally starving themselves.
From fruit, from vegetables.
Quinoa or something like tofu.
I love tofu. I was sucker for tofu.
Nuts and rice and potatoes, and not only are all those foods really cheap, but they are absolutely packed full of protein.
Broccoli and spinach and all these like dark leafy greens that we know to be so healthy for us and nutritious.
When I first started eating tofu, it's like it needs to be marinated or it's a bit crap. Now I can just like eat it straight out of the pack. I'm so vegan, I can eat plain tofu.
We've been taught for our whole lives that yeah, we need meat for protein, when it's just a complete myth.
I find it quite ironic because there's protein in all plant foods.
You just have to do some research and make sure you're being responsible and you're getting enough.
There are some really fantastic bodybuilders and influencers and people that have just, quite frankly, gained a lot of muscle whilst being on a vegan diet.
Most people that are asking this question aren't like, you know, not in a rude way, but like couch potatoes talking about when we're going to get my protein. Like, there's no muscle gains to lose, man.
Nuts, beans, tofu, seeds, quinoa, lentils, seeds, soy, broccoli.
If you have a good range and a good mix of different sources of protein as a vegan, you can literally anything like beans or chickpeas. It's very easy.
Tempeh, seitan, soy, beans, lentils, everything has protein in it.
Any soy-based product, like soy milk has like 30 grams per litre. You've got also like TVP or soy mince. You've got protein powders like rice and pea based, or you can get a soy one. It's really your choice if you don't want to have soy or not.
Legumes, things like chia seeds as well, those are really good for you. They're full of healthy fats as well as proteins.
Quinoa contains whole protein, lentils, pea protein is...
Seitan, 75 grams per 100 grams.
400 grams of lentils are the equivalent of a steak, so yeah, I eat a lot of lentils and chickpeas.
Cereal or like muesli has like 10 grams or so per 100. If you get a protein muesli, like 20 grams per 100.
Maybe there's 25 or 28 grams of protein per 100 in a chicken breast. But you look at something like a pumpkin seed and that has 32 grams per 100. Okay, maybe you're not going to eat the same quantities, but it just goes to show that actually if you really want to eat a high protein whole food that comes from a plant, then you could just choose the higher protein options.
Peas, hemp, protein powders. Yeah, get loads of protein.